Well, hello everybody, welcome to the 10 Cow Ranch. It's the 29th day of August, and it's getting into my favorite time of year. Down here in the deserts of eastern Utah, September and October, absolutely beautiful weather, and it's pretty dang nice today. Got a call from one of the neighbors that we had a bull up here that was on the wrong side of the fence. So grabbed a horse and headed up here and gonna go see if we can find him. I have not found him yet. Doesn't always mean anything. We got a little jog in the fence over here. You guys have seen me fix it before. And sometimes it's really hard to tell if the cows are on the right side of the fence, or the side they should be on. There's a little group of cows here that is actually on the correct side of the fence. And I think one of the neighbors called thinking that they were on the wrong side. But anyway, we're gonna go check it out. Like I say, this is my favorite time of year. You guys have seen all this country before. We've had so much rain this late summer that it is absolutely beautiful. It is green. The ponds are full. The creeks are running good. It's been a great summer up here on the mountain this year. So, very interesting thing. Just as I was getting ready to get on my horse, we seen 3 coyotes running across this field. Bear in mind, I mean, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, afternoon. To see 3 coyotes running across the field, that's pretty unusual. I usually throw a rifle in, and I got one today, but they was 300-400 yards on a dead run. There was no reason just to educate them, so we just let them go. But sure makes it fun to see the wildlife. Seen a few deer up here today, so. But yeah, love this time of year. I'm gonna flip the camera around and just kind of show you guys. Pretty unusual how green it is. This is, we don't irrigate this field or anything. This is actually the neighbor's one right now. But I mean, it looks like lawn grass. It's just unreal how green it is. Got a few cows right there. And the way the fence has this jog, cows come down from that big draw right there to water. And there's a little bunch of cows here all summer, every year. And they come down, and sometimes the fence crossing on the creek gets washed out real bad. And so sometimes this is a problem area, so I wanted to jump on my horse and just come check it. But there's some cows and calves. They just come down to enjoy a cool drink of water. Fence looks like it's in pretty good shape. I did quite a bit of work on this fence early this spring before I brought the cows out, but got a lot of glare for some reason on the camera, but I don't know if you guys see that. That is a dandy calf right there. I wish the whole herd looked just like him. Yeah, that is a heck of a steer calf. He's just not too worried about anything. He's got his mama right over there on that hill. All right, well, I'm gonna stop filming for a minute and just go check some fences, and I'll bring you guys along here. Something interesting, hopefully you guys can see it. That's some fresh cow tracks right there in the mud. And I think maybe if there truly was a cow over here, they went under that, where that fence crosses the creek. I may hop off and grab a couple of sticks and stuff and just kind of put a better bluff. A cow could truly walk right through that creek and come out, and it kind of looks like that's what's happened. So maybe I'll do that. All right, guys, well, I found the cow making the tracks, and she's lost her calf, and she is wild as she can be. She headed straight uphill into these cliffs. Now I hope she's headed back down, because I think she went through on that creek crossing. Old King here, he's pretty careful up here in these steep rocks, which is good most of the time, except if you got a wild, crazy cow that you're trying to get and you need your horse to hurry. He's being twinkle toes through the rocks here. There she goes. I better put the camera down and get down to business. So there's the cow. I hope you guys can see just crossing the creek. Pushed her through this little narrow gate. It's kind of close to the corner, but not really. So it's an awkward thing to get cows through. But we got her through. Didn't get much on film just because my hands were busy on the horse's guidance there. But So there's a little group of cows. I'm gonna go fix that fence across the creek and hopefully call it a night. Okay, Boyd, I'm gonna do a little video clip just for you. We talked about good cow horses. We talked about dirt bikes being parked right where you left them. Well, check that business out. There's old King. He's right where I parked him. Imagine that. Oh, it's kind of fun having a nice horse, an old King here. Of my 3 horses, he's the youngest, and he is the lowest energy. Tie him up right there. He doesn't paw, he doesn't whinny. I believe, I'll have to look, I think he's either 4 or 5 this year. And I've been up here chasing, kind of did some video, and doesn't whinny, doesn't get excited. And honestly, for me, he's almost too slow. Dottie, you guys have seen her a ton, super high energy, but she drives me crazy. If she'd have been there tied up, she'd have been pawing and whinnying and going crazy. But if I need to go up that steep hill right there to go get a cow, you just point old Dottie and she goes. And he takes his time and twinkle toes through the rocks and slow and steady. But this horse, for me, his purpose here is novice riders. My son might start riding again someday. My wife once in a while will go on a ride with me. And I got 3 granddaughters right now. They're all 2 or younger. Well, if he's 4, when those kids get riding age, 10 or 12, he'll be 15 at the time. Perfect. And where his disposition, he'll be the fantastic kids horse for them grandkids coming up the line. So yeah, we like old King. Is he my perfect cow horse? No, he's a little too slow. But anyway, the thing about him, he hasn't been ridden all summer, months. It's probably been, well, I didn't even ride him when we gathered off the desert range. I don't know when the last time he's been ridden. It might have been last fall, so it might have been almost a year. I get on him today and go punch cows, and he never even takes a misstep. So he's worth keeping around. So, alrighty, we're gonna wrap it up. Got the fence fixed, and gonna head back to the truck. All right, fellow ranch hands, we're gonna have a little talk today about closing gates. I'll flip the camera around and give you the explanation. Hopefully you guys can see that little 4-foot, 6-foot gate, whatever, is open. Well, here a few minutes ago, whatever it was, that cow right over there was on this side of the fence, and my plan was open that gate, get around her, push her through, and everything would be good, right? Well, she went clear up that steep, nasty hill. I did a little bit of videoing, and she ended up going down by the creek, and I opened the gate down there and got her through. Well, guess what? I drove halfway home and realized I've left this gate open. So I drove probably 30 or 40 minutes to get home, turn around and come back. I mean, it's a beautiful night, but it's dark, sun's down almost. Or the sun is down, almost dark. So anyway, that is the close the gate lesson for today.